calling a deadly mix of young people, guns, and gangs. And police telling 11 Alive tonight that they've just charged an alleged gang member in what was the unsolved shooting death of a 17-year-old at a graduation party in Cobb County last year. They say the suspect is the same alleged gang member who also shot and killed two teenagers at a Sweet 16 party in Douglas County this past March, along with several accomplices in each of those cases. And the suspects, they're all behind bars right now. And police say the ongoing threat of gang violence still puts young people, especially young people, in the crosshairs. Here's John Sherry.
Chaos in the gunfire at two teen parties about a year apart in two counties. In all, there were 3 teens shot to death at the 2 outdoor parties. Now, one man, a member of a gang, police say, Tahkel Beverly-Smart, is charged with murdering the 3 teens, charged along with 6 accomplices, and they're in jail. But here's what police say is even more tragic. At the first party in Marietta in May of last year, police say hundreds of young people witnessed the shooting. They saw 17-year-old Grayson Green shot to death. Yet police say despite a reward of $10,000, not one person came forward to help police identify the shooters. So police say Tahkel Beverly-Smart was able to continue his gang activity and showed up in Douglas County this past March with his accomplices at a Sweet 16 party and opened fire and killed 15-year-old Samuel Moon and 14-year-old Aujane Hill. Marietta police officer Chuck McPhillamy says if only someone had come forward a year ago when Grayson Green was shot to death.
These are individuals that have been wreaking havoc that needed to be held accountable.
Like, why isn't anybody speaking up?
Grayson Green's family telling us a year ago their hearts were broken twice. First when Grayson was killed, and then when no one would come forward to help. Marietta police say detectives relied on slow, methodical investigative work, which led them to charge Tahkel Beverly-Smart and 2 others, 17-year-old twins, in Grayson Green's homicide a year ago. The booking photos for the twins were not immediately available, and he and 4 others had just been arrested in Douglas County for the homicides there this past March.
We haven't finished this investigation.
And police say more charges are possible. In Marietta, John Sherrick, 11 Alive News.
Man, we back with another crazy story about the teen shootings that have been happening the last couple of years at these parties. Now, they just indicted one of these dudes on a Marietta teen party. And like I said, it's a sad situation because we continue to see kids with guns killing other kids. And then he looked too old to be at a Sweet 16. A lot of these other kids. Why is y'all even at a Sweet 16 party? They look like they was out of school, whatever, had other things going on. In every single situation, they took a child that had a future, that was trying to do something with their life. Their parents was happy for them to move on. They was about to graduate. They had a lot going on. We see these last years, it's been a trend of this type of stuff going on, with kids bringing guns to school, with parties, house parties getting shot up, you know, graduation parties getting shot up. Crazy, senseless crime. But these are the days that we are in today. It's only going to get worse, unfortunately, as these years continue to go. With everything that's going on in this world that we all living in, crime is expected. Everything good, it's always something bad that could happen. It's always a good and bad situation. And unfortunately, when you have gatherings or graduation parties or whatever you want to have it, it's always going to be something depending on, you know, the location. You know, y'all could be just having a good little situation, good little gathering or whatever, and all your guests go out to their car. Their cars done been robbed. Their cars done been broken into. They get robbed. You know, that could be in a good area. But nobody escapes crime in the days that we living in. And see, these teens, now, every 1 or 2 of them got a big handgun, big pistol. with the extended clip, you know, with the switch on the back. I mean, that's how bad social media is. You know, that's all you see on social media. So a kid that's looking at social media nowadays, what you think they gonna do? They going to get the same thing to be cool. That's the days we living in. And they don't mind going to shoot up a party or do whatever just to be, you know, the top dog. And in this situation, he must have had a lot of kids scared because they know that was him. But now in today's day, you know, if you're a rat, you nothing. And it's a shame on what the culture is teaching our younger kids, the younger generation. Everybody know he done killed this good kid, finna graduate, and they just let it go on. They knew who did it, and he went right along a year later and killed some more kids. Well, honestly, I don't think that they was the target, but, you know, at the end of the day, these parents lost their children. So it's another sad situation, but like I said, people protect your kids and your loved ones, you know, and watch where they go nowadays because we're in our last days. But prayers goes out to the family. Justice is getting served. Yeah, he won't never see daylight again. But let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. We out.